Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me. These are fast becoming like my favorite videos. I love talking fashion with you guys while just doing my makeup. It's just so therapeutic for me. I'm really loving this and I hope you guys are liking it too. I have no new makeup except for a couple of blushes that I got from Milk Cosmetics, cream blushes. So I'm going to try that today. One is Lynx and the other one is Sandy Cheeks. So I'm going to be trying that today. And just doing an easy, cute little makeup. It's raining outside, so it's not much going on. Do you guys like my Prada jacket? It's from an old season. I'll link it below. I forget, but it's so hard to keep some of these seasons in my brain. I know a lot and then I forget a lot. So if you guys are new here, I would love for you to subscribe and join our little community. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. So glad you like the content. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you want to see how I achieved this look and to get into a little bit of fashion, keep watching. So I apologize for not having a video out Thursday. I wasn't really feeling too well on Thursday. I'm not during that last week. It was a lot. I'm not feeling too hot now, but I'm going to get it done because I have really been enjoying YouTube. So I want to get some videos out. So how have you guys been? What is going on? Today, I definitely want to get into a topic about fashion that I have been thinking about for a minute. I really don't want to get into the Grammys fashion today. I'm just over it. What I want to talk about today while I'm doing my makeup, I want to talk about fashion magazines. And of course, we all know that the print magazine is not held to the same standard or the same height that it used to years ago. And of course, that's due to, digital media and stuff, of course. But I miss being a young girl and being able to pick up a fashion magazine and actually read. Everybody is just able to just critique fashion now without having any real knowledge of the designer, the history of the house. I'm not saying magazines are totally irrelevant. What I'm saying is they are not the Bible that they used to be. And I am kind of sad about that. I feel like the internet has just given everyone, and not to sound elitist because everyone should have access to fashion, but I just feel like the internet has given everyone a voice when the work hasn't been put in. I miss the days of the opinion of the journalists actually mattering. Lately, I have been wanting to pivot over into more writing. I used to write when I was young, and I enjoyed it. It's a totally different animal than the styling portion. Of course, the styling portion, it's, much more physical. Not that you don't have to use your brain, because you do. You have to have common sense more than anything to work in styling, because it's way more than, picking out a dress and running on set to fix a collar. It's way more than that. I'm going to be a little transparent with you guys today. A lot of what holds me back as far as pursuing different things is my lack of belief in myself. I'm just going to be honest. There's no point of me being on here and talking about it if I'm going to lie. And I don't want to hide it. I want to be, 100%. A lot of the things that hold me back is my lack of belief in myself. I have a problem with, for lack of a better word, making a fool out of myself. If I can think of a better word, I'll use it. But that's basically where I'm at, right? Where I'm at with it. When I do something, I want to be knowledgeable about it, which I know is a little bit unrealistic to be 100% knowledgeable about something you've never done before. But I just feel like, when I'm critiquing or talking about a collection, I want to make sure that I know exactly what I'm talking about. And what you have to realize is everyone's not going to agree with your opinion, whether you are a seasoned journalist or not. These are just that. These are your opinions based on your knowledge of what you know about the industry, about that designer. And there are people that I look up to that follow me. There are people that I follow that have no idea who I am. But I hold myself back a lot of times with my opinions because it's like, okay, is this the right thing to say? Or, if this person sees this, or they're going to be like, what is she talking about? She don't even know what she talking. I always have a fear of what people think. And you love to say, oh, I don't care what nobody thinks, so I don't care. Everybody does to a degree. Let's just be honest. Everybody cares what somebody thinks to a degree. If it weren't the case, we wouldn't dress a certain way. We wouldn't do our homes a certain way. We would just go outside unwashed, hair all over the place. You truly would not care. You do care. Do you make decisions in your life based on what other people think? Maybe not. Do you let what other people think control you or run your life? Maybe not. But everybody to a degree cares what people think, especially when you're in a certain industry. And you may not even want notoriety, but if you're in a certain space, you want to be respected in that space. Put it, if that's the best way that I can put it. You want to be respected in that space. Even if you have 20 followers, you know what I mean? You want those 20 people to be like, when I come back to her page or her channel, whatever she's saying, it's going to be fact. And what I've learned is it's not how many eyes are watching you. It's the right eyes. It's what eyes. And that's something that I have really been focusing on lately because I am not the biggest social media person. And I know that's crazy to say in this day and time, especially, branching out into YouTube. I'll post once every 10 years, I'll be too busy on here lurking to be posting, to be honest with you. Watching and seeing what everybody else is doing. But I want to, whatever I put out, I want it to be correct. I want it to be right. So I'm the type of person that I'll overthink, overanalyze, doubt myself to the point where I don't even do it because I'm just so worried about, if somebody sees this, they're going to be like, sis, what? So you holding yourself back because you're afraid of other people's opinions, you're going to always be held back. I miss the days where you can pick up a fashion magazine and Robin Givhan's opinion was the only opinion, because she made you think. She would write a whole page on what she thought of a collection and why. Not just, oh, I didn't like, these, or I didn't like this dress coming down the runway. Why didn't you like the dress? What feeling did you get when you saw this dress that you knew you didn't like this dress? What would you have preferred the designer have done, with this material or whatever? Like, you see, those kind of questions I'm asking, those are the kind of questions that I would want to answer, when I'm talking about a collection. When I speak of, this industry that I love, I want to be respectful enough to know the history, to know what I'm talking about, because I feel like a lot of people want titles and don't want to do the work. So yeah, I have been in school because I want to take, this next step, this next journey seriously. And everything is not about money. I'm the same one that worked for years for free just to get my foot in the door, of fashion, because it's not easy. Unless now it's more accessible because of social media. You have a big following and, that kind of stuff. Is easier for you to get your foot in the door now. It wasn't easy when I started it. You didn't have access to the people that you have access to now because of Instagram. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I just feel like social media has made it easier with, I just feel like Instagram has just made everybody an expert on fashion. Everybody's a fashionista. I love that, I can go online and look at the shows. I don't want that to stop. I love that aspect of it. But I also miss picking up a magazine and seeing the images styled and not just so political, if that makes any sense. Like, that's basically what I'm trying to get to. I feel like everything has become so political. It's not about the love anymore. It's about the advertiser. You can't mix Prada with Balenciaga, and it's just like, I feel like the journalists are not honest anymore, because, these, advertisers are paying tens of thousands and millions of dollars to, have features in these magazines. And it's like, you can't be honest. You can't say anything critiquing the brand, else you lose the advertising dollars. It's just, I don't know. I'm going to try one of these melt blushes. I think I'm going to try Lynx. What does it say? It doesn't say what the exact color is supposed to be, but it looks like a peachy bronze color or something. I want to try this one today. See what's going on. I don't see anything. Maybe it's just supposed to be. Child, all I see is grease. All right, that ain't gonna get it. Let's go for LYS. Confident. Let's try this one. Yeah, at least I see something. Like, I don't know. This melt blush might have to go back because I don't even see anything. Like, I literally seen nothing but, like, shine. Because I don't see a thing. I just want us to get back to the love of it. I feel like the love is just not there anymore because everything is about money, you know, and don't get me wrong, money rules the world. We get it. We know. But it just takes away from the passion. Oh, I love channels like Hotlamode. He is a fashion critic, but he actually knows what he's talking about. Like when you listen to him, you know he's not just, oh, I love this, it's pink, you know, and it's shiny. You know what I'm saying? He has references. He knows what collection is from and, you know, who's the designer and, you know, who was the previous designer, like that kind of stuff. Like when I listen to him, I know he knows what he's talking about. It's funny because I don't even like ebooks. I still pick up hard copy books. I still read magazines. While I'm thankful for the digital age, because, you know, we have access to much more information. It's easier access. I miss the days of the newspaper and, you know, you picking up an actual book and like immersing yourself into it. You know, I miss those days because the internet has just given us so much access that I feel like, you know, we don't research the way that we used to research, you know, and I want to get back to those times. I want to get back to, you know, those days where you picked up the New York Times or, you know, remember the Sunday paper when I was little? Every Sunday, my mom and dad would get the Sunday paper and we would get the comics out of the Sunday paper. Like times like that is what I miss. And I know we have to evolve. I don't want to stay stuck in the past. Don't get me wrong. I know we have to evolve, but I don't want to evolve to the point where certain things become extinct. I don't want the book to become extinct. I don't want, you know, the journalist to become extinct because anybody that can pull up runway.com can be a critic. I was reading Andre Leon Talley's book, and which is one of my favorite books. And what carried him in his career was his education, his knowledge of the industry. That's what got him in the door. That's what kept him there. His level of knowledge is unmatched, and nobody can take that away from him. And I'm just so happy at 72, 73, that his mind is still intact. This is what I mean by us getting back to the root of fashion, the love, the knowledge. Like that is what this whole video, that's what I mean by what I want to get back to. Andre's knowledge of fashion is incomparable. You know, like, and that's what I want to get back to. That's why, you know, I still read books and I study and, you know, take classes because it's important for the people after us to not let it die because, you know, everything is just so easily accessible on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if Andre just got his information from Instagram. All right, guys, here is the finished look. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed our little chit chat. I know it might have been all over the place, but I just wanted to express myself a little bit as far as the way things have been going and the changes that have been taking place in the industry. I just wanted to just get a little bit of things off of my chest. I appreciate you guys again. I hope you enjoyed everything. If you loved this video or you like this look, please give the video a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. As always, I love you guys and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.